Hi, it's Shelly and welcome to my channel. What are we doing today? In today's video, I'm checking out an amazing little restaurant located in La Colonia called Pulque and Tlacoyo. Some subscribers that I now consider to be friends, Karen and Rod, suggested this restaurant to me, and I was so happy to check it out. Oh, and I want to also shout out to Karen and Rod for buying me a couple of beers at Don Ernesto's. So nice to spend a lovely afternoon at the beach. Thanks, guys. So today I'm going to devote this entire video to this restaurant because the concept is unique and the owner Marino is such a great guy and takes the time to explain the history behind the dishes available here. They do tlacoyos and huaraches and pulque. These are their specialties and they do them well. I'm going to let Marino take over now to explain.
Yeah, so this is what we have here is something but from the Aztec culture. This is called Tlacoyo. So I always said that when the Spains came here and invade,
yes,
they were eating this and drinking what we sell here. That I'm gonna give you a taste of the first fermented drink in Mexico that is called pulque. Okay, so yeah, this is really pre-Hispanic. This is something really authentic. And well, we use blue corn, so this is corn. And we use blue corn. Remember that in Mexico we have different kind of corns. But the blue one is the best one. Okay, so inside the dough we can have or black beans. Do you know fava beans?
Sí.
So we make a puree with the dry fava beans. So it could be or black beans or fava beans. Or chopped pork, that's the number one sell.
Yes.
And then we have like a Mexican cottage cheese that we call requesón. Okay, so it's kind of a little bit strong cheese. But we put an herb that is called epazote and some onion and pepper. Okay, so those four things could be inside the dough. And on top we have a cactus salad. So this is nopales. So we have a cactus salad with cilantro and cheese. Okay, so that's basically the original. If you don't want nopales, you can only put like cream and cheese on top. And the spicy sauces, we bring it here into the table,
and let me do my own, right? Perfect.
Okay.
Marino grew up in Portside, Puerto Morelos, and like many young people, he left for the bigger and better things, but soon discovered that home is where the heart is. He and his girlfriend opened this restaurant a year or so ago and are making a go of it with this amazing specialized cuisine. Next up is the pulque and its story.
With the people,
awesome.
Just try to make them to see what they are gonna eat.
Absolutely.
So pulque is basically the first fermented drink in Mexico. So before any alcoholic drink, there was only pulque. So there was no bars,
no tequila.
There was only pulque. Pulquerias, and that's what we are. We are a pulqueria. So for example, this drink, it comes from the maguey. Well, there's different kinds of magueys, and there's certain that could produce aguamiel or pulque, all right? So what we do is we need to let grow the plant for 10 years.
10 years.
And then you can start working on it. So what you do is that you need to take all the stitches out of the leaves. So you can get into the middle of the plant. So you need to open this pineapple, that the maguey have, and you start scratching a little bit in the inside. You get out that, you put something on top, and you come back in a few hours, and you will have around 3 liters of water. And that is the salvia of the maguey. And that is what we call aguamiel. So aguamiel, actually you can just drink it straight from the plant. So all the kids and all the people normally grow drinking that, So what they do is you recollect all that aguamiel from thousands of magueys that they have, and the first step is to it works like sourdough bread. So you took all this aguamiel, you let it ferment for 9 days. Without touching it or adding something. And what you will get is something really viscous, really slimy. That if you get like a liter of water, a jar, you put it in and you go out with a half because it's really dense and heavy. Right? So that could have like around 20% of alcohol. and we call it pulque de semilla.
Okay.
Semilla de pulque.
Sí.
Okay, that's your start.
Right.
And then the next step is to bring new aguamiel, and then you have this already active, you know,
Okay.
and what you do is took a part of it and put it into the aguamiel that it's coming.
Okay.
And the bacteria is sugar.
Okay.
So when you put it into this water that is full of sugar, it's like
Right.
a buffet for this that is really active.
Okay.
So that's why in the tinacales where they produce the pulque, you will see that they have foam on top of the pulque because of the same fermentation, right?
Yes.
And that's how you get pulque. In 9 hours, now you will have a good pulque to sell. All right?
Okay, interesting.
So they keep, you know, they have 1,000 of maguey, so they produce.
Right.
A maguey gives you around 6 liters per day.
Wow.
So
it keeps producing.
Yeah, exactly. For only between 6 and 8 months, and then it dies. So you need to wait 10 years. And it works for between 6 and 8 months.
And produces 6 liters per day.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So this one. It's the simple one. That's how it's supposed to be drink. Aguamiel doesn't come here because on the way it ferments a little bit.
Okay.
So at the end it comes like a sweet pulque. You know?
Okay.
So this is pulque.
Okay.
And then there's the only variation is that you put some fruit pulp.
Okay.
You know. So in this case, this is guava.
Okay.
So we just put the pulque with some guava, and you have something that we call pulque curado.
Okay.
And you can put any flavor you think you like, any fruit.
Okay. And so is there any alcohol content in that one?
Around 1.2%.
Okay,
You know,
okay,
it's something,
okay.
yeah. So to getting drunk with pulque here in the south,
Yeah.
you need like around 3.5, 4 liters. Of
Okay,
pulque, you know?
okay,
So
yeah.
it's more like something, because this kind of food, you don't find it here in the south. There's a lot of people from the center of Mexico living here in the south, in Puerto Morelos, Cancun, Playa del Carmen, Tulum, and we miss this food. So every time you go to Mexico City, you want to bring some tlacoyos with you.
Okay,
you
got
know?
you.
So that's why, and we're kind of, Mexico is losing this kind of food and beverage.
Okay.
So we want to kind of rescue that.
Right,
So,
absolutely.
well, you guys and everyone, you know, because there's a lot of Mexicans that they don't
If they've
know
never
this kind of
been,
food, you
yeah.
know?
Okay,
So
gotcha.
yeah, my first market is even the Mexican people. You know, the people from the center.
Understood.
And then the tourism come.
Okay.
You know, it's something that they're looking for something really authentic.
Absolutely, yes.
And most of the restaurants, they commit the mistake that they want to Americanize the food a little bit.
Yeah.
And you guys want to try the authentic.
I don't.
You know?
Yeah,
So-
I want to try authentic.
yeah.
I don't want Americanized.
So yeah, this is something
Okay.
that you probably enjoy a lot.
They served me this amazing bean soup that I drank straight from the bowl. It was so delicious. A couple of salsas with varying degrees of spice, and then the tlacoyo and the pulque. Amazing, authentic Aztec cuisine. My bill was 69 pesos for the meal and the drink, $3.75 US, 5 Canadian. I went back again for more food and more information, and here is the story on huaraches.
So yeah, so basically, Tlacoyo is the one that was more authentic from the Aztec culture, you know? Because they have only like corn, and they have the fava beans and the black beans just each, like they grow together, you know? So that's why they start with something simple. When I used to live in Mexico City, there was a place called Huarache Azteca, and these guys, they decide to make Tlacoyo a little bit bigger, you know? So this kind of huarache that I sell, because there's different kind of huaraches. So the one that we sell here, it was invented in a place in Mexico City next to a mercado, a market that is called Jamaica. Okay, there's a place that is called Jamaica. So this lady decided to make the Tlacoyo a little bit bigger, and that's where the huarache start, you know? The one that I have here, because it has exist for years, you know, at the end, most of the gastronomy is corn and black beans, you know? So yeah, the original huarache is a piece of like the same, like a dough with the beans inside, and then they put it on this thing where we make tortillas, and it combines, you know, and then they fried it. And and that's it. Or it could be only on the pan, you know. But ours, it's different. It's like a big tlacoyo fried in the pork fat, you know. So the pork fat as well, it gives you a lot of flavor. And they used to have also pork, you know. So when they cook it and everything, they get all this oil as well. So yeah, also pork fat comes from cows in here, you know. So yeah, that's basically what I check.
If you're enjoying this video, don't forget to hit the like button and be sure to subscribe for more stories about life in Mexico. Marino graciously allowed me in for a behind-the-scenes look at the kitchen and demonstrated the process for making the tlayocos.
So the thing is that you need to have your pan hot, you know?
Gotcha.
Make a little ball here, and then in this case, this is the chop pork, alright? So we put it inside, you close it here, you make sure you seal here good. And then, when you've got your pan already done, start giving some hits here. And that's how you have a tlacoyo.
Wow.
Alright, and that's the thing, you just change the inside.
Okay.
And yeah, and that's it.
This is our dinner, getting ready. This time I tried the pulque with strawberry, so refreshing, and the tlacoyo with pork. I wish nothing but success for this young man in his business. He has some great ideas for the future, including doing a special Aztec full-course meal, as well as some cooking classes, and I can't wait for those. I'll put the contact information in the description below. Thanks for watching today's video. If you know of any local restaurants in Puerto Morelos that you think would like to be a featured restaurant in a future video, please let me know in the comments below. See you in the next video.